Hello future React Native developers, I'm Sinura Wahalathanthri and I'm here with a new video from the React Native chat application video series. So in this video, I'll be talking about the sign-in page of my chat. So in this chat application, first I will load it from my home screen. And you can see my loading screen over here. And now let's go for our first page. Now in our first page, as you saw in my previous video, I have two options as sign in and sign up. Now in this video, I'll be showing you my sign in page. So sign in page UI is a bit it's really simple and it's not that much complicated for a user to use. Now let's go to our database and see what kind of user which I can use. So one of them is White Rose and Ricky. So Ricky is a bit easy to remember. So first I will use White Rose just to show you. Yes, so 071 2 3 4 5 6 7 9. So that is White Rose. So both of them has the same password. So the password won't be a big issue. So hello White Rose, and I will give OK. And after the use state comes, you can see the users have been loaded. So Mr. Whiskers, Beluga, Skittle, Hacker, Ricky, Black. From this, you can log out, and from that, you can see the profile. Now, let's go to my code and see what are the codes which I have used over here. Now, if I go from the app.tsx, I have given my stack.doc string. So in this screen, you can see the name sign in is there, the component is there, the options are there. After the options, I will show you my sign in page. So signin.tsx is the name of this page, and I have given these imports for the safe area view and the image background and style sheet. So I won't be reading them out. You can see from here. Next, I have my use effect and the props with children. So that is an import function which I took. And view style is one of them also. And next, others are not used. Next, I have my icons. So all my icons are there with names. So icon is the material icon. So icon I is ionic. Yes, it's not my problem. And I have icon FA. So that's the font awesome icon. Then MCI. So that's the material community icon. Next, I have my async storage. So async storage is a dedicated storage given to our user. So that's a unique database for a unique user. So it's not created in a database which something like MySQL, PDSQL, like that. So it's something created auto in the phone. Next, when we move on, you can see this. So this is a function which I have given to the pop-up image, that fading image view. Now let's move on for our other one. So this is a style where I have used my main style. So this is style sheet. It's a styles. So style sheet. So in the style sheet, you can see the name of it is styles. So styles is something like a standard one. So it's like the main style sheet. And after that also I have given some style sheet styles too. So that is like a sub style. So I won't tell it as a sub style, but if you take in a case like this, it is a sub style. Next, I have my export function as a sign in, and I have given the navigation over there, and I have given the cons use effects. And inside those cons, so constants are something like variables, but variables can be changed when you go furthermore. But const is a fixed value. Next, if I talk about this use state, a use state is something like this. I will first show you like this. I will just annotate in my screen and I will let you know what is this use state and what's the use of it. So first I will give you like this. This set, let's see. Okay, so take a phone. So I'm just telling, I will show you an object. And for an example, you can take your phone and go to an app, and when you sign in, you need to give a value. So the value is called type. So the value is called the type. So I will give just a command just to show you what's that. And next what I'm going to do is the typing value is assigned to a new value, something as, let's see, name. So type is assigned to a new value. The type is assigned to a new value as name. So this is the same process which is going in the, you can tell, form data. So in the form data, you might see the same stuff which is going over there. So in form data, what it does is you take the value from the web, and when you take it and you can assign the new value and you can send it to the database. So that is just as brief, which I talked about, use effect. Next, in the use effect, this part is called a hook, and this is the form data part. So I'm telling this form data because it's much easier to remember as a programmer. But you can also think something like this. You can think this is something which takes the data from our original UI, and password is, so this is what it takes from the original UI, and the blue color one is the one which gives to the database. So it's just an easy way to remember. Next, for my UI, I have given the safe area view, and in the container, it's just a flex one. In the image, I have given the background image style, so it's a flex one with a resize mode as cover. Next, you can see over here the source of that image and the URI of it. Next, you can see over here the view of it and the fade in view. So the fade in view is that image which pop-ups really nicely. So it gives a new color to the app, and it makes it more nice, and it's user-friendly for a user. Next, I have given my user-friendly, I'm going to use that word most of the time. So yeah, so I have used the user-friendly mode of styling over here. Then this is not that much hard to remember. You just give your mobile, your password, and that's complete. So I recommend you use like that, because when you're creating an app, you need to make it more nicer and not complex to the user which is using. Next, when we go over here, I have given the max length over here just to tell that you can't go more about 10, and if you can give minimum length. Yeah, I will give it later, and in my next videos, I will show you while giving that. Now for this, this is the most important part. So you can see over set mobile. In the set mobile, this is the change text which is going to the use state. And this is going over here, and that is giving a new value as mobile. So that is how it comes. And over here, set password is going to the use state, and that is coming as a new value as password. Next, for the touchable opacity, the styles button, I have given for the style, the style.btn2. And for the on press, I have given sign in process. So for the sign in process, I have given a text as sign in. And now let's go and check what is this sign in process. Okay. Now for the function. Okay. So for the function, I have given it like this. So first I have given a var. So var means a variable which holds a value. And I have hold the value as JS request object. And I have hold the value from the mobile, a colon. Then I have given the use state value as mobile. And the password should be to the use state value password. I hope you understood it. Yes. So this is the value what it should go to the database. I mean the server side. And this is the value which I get from the use state. Next, I have hold that value as a JSON request text. Then I have given it as a stringify. Next, I have given the form data. Now in the form data, can you see what's the point I told over there? So in the use state, this is the value which I take from here, and I'm giving this as a new value to go to the server side. Next, I have given my XML HTTP request, and over there, I have given like this. So first I have given the onReady state change, and in the onReady state change, I have given an if, and in the if, I have given if the request.ready state is equals to the 4, and the request.status should be also equals to 200. So 200 is a safe number. It should go, And you should check whether the JSON text is coming as a response text. Next, I have given the response text as a JSON object. Next, I have given if the JSON object is equals for an error, an alert should come as invalid details. So, if we give a value as 07712345678, and if it goes more than that, I should get an error saying invalid details. Next, for my else, I have given if this all comes true, I need to get the var user object as a JSON object's user. And next, I need to get an alert saying welcome to Hey Buddy, then hello plus user object dot name. Next, I have given an async storage. So why have I given it over there? So this is a simple question. Just to add the async storage, I need to be signed in. So to sign in, after I sign in, I got to have a new async storage for me. So for myself. So for that reason, after I sign in only, I get my async storage. And it comes as a JSON stringified user object. And next, after this all completes, I need to navigate to my home screen. And to do that, I'm giving something like in web programming, you might have been seeing something like, I will just think about it. Yeah, window.location, you go to the home. But in React Native, it's something more different to that. So in React Native, we use navigation.navigate home. And now I will show you what's the request.open. So the method is going as a post method, and it goes to my signin.php. So signin.php is the server side. So to do this server side, it's something like in web programming, we use sign in process. When you go to the sign in page, when you click the on click, you will be gone from JavaScript to a sign in process. So this is all going on JavaScript code. So I don't need to make another JavaScript file and give it like that. So now this is going in the localhost method. So the localhost method, I can't give localhost over here. So that's not gonna work. So in Android, it doesn't work, but in Apple, or if you are a Mac user, you can give localhost. But in Android, you can also give an IP, and at the same moment, you can give 10.0.2.2. So that's like a standard value. Now I will show you what it sends. So the sending value are the form data. So I'm going to send this JSON request text to my server side. So now let's check whether it goes or not. Yes. Now I'm in my signin.php. So in my signin.php, I have taken the $post JSON request text and I have assigned it to the $JSON request text. Next, I have JSON decoded it and I have assigned it to PHP request object. Next, I have given $mobile and I have given PHP request object equals to the mobile. Then password should be equals to the password. Next, I have given my connection as it should go to the password as Sinura at 2011. So, I'm just gonna say it more in the public, but it's not a big problem to show your password, but I will show it. Yes. Now, this is my table, chat app. And after that, I will show you my chat app. So, chat app is the database of my whole React Native project. So, in that only we have the country, status, user, and like that. So, from this chat app database, I have given it to go to my user, and in there, the mobile should be equals to the mobile, and the password should also equals to the $password. Then it should create a new std class. So std class is something like a new JSON class. And it should make a new JSON class and it should come as the PHP response object. And if the $tables are equal to the numbers none, so 0, I need to get an error message. If it's not like that, I need to get a message named as success. After that, if the dollar table is fetched as of, so fetch as of is something like you get the data and you are gonna assign it to dollar row. So if you want to learn about this dollar fetch, dollar row, dollar table fetch as of, you can go through my eShop e-commerce web application which I have created, and in that I have talked about these tables more briefly and more specifically. And now after that, if this all comes through, I'm going to give as a JSON response text and JSON encode to the $PHP response text. And I'm going to echo it as, so echo is something like an alert. So in PHP, we use echo as alert and JSON response text. So if this all comes through only, this should work. So if the error comes, this should come. And if that don't happen, if success comes, I need to show it like this. So like that only we created our signing page. So I will go through again. And if I go like this, I'm gonna give the password. Next, you can see hello white rose. And like that only we have created successfully to go to our home page and signed in. So I hope you understood the codes over here. I hope you understood the explanation. So I'll be back with my home page to the chat and how to give a chat. So until then, stay tuned. Have a nice day and bye.